Hi everybody. I want to talk to you today about an important herb called cat's claw. Cat's claw has been used for like hundreds of years. Medicinally, it's a natural antibiotic. It's something I always have in my medicine cabinet, and through the cold, virus, flu season, I take a little bit every day. And if I were traveling, I would definitely take a little bit as preventative every day. It kills viruses, bacteria, flus. It has bioactive compounds in it that make it far superior to the synthetic ones that are in pharmaceutical antibiotics. It also, you know how the pharmaceutical antibiotics can become resistant and not work? Well, this will not happen with cat's claw. It will just about knock out anything. So, this time of year, say you've had a real chaotic day and you sort of feel run down before you go to bed and you're going, well, I hope I'm not catching something. Take cat's claw. I would take 2 dropperfuls, and I wake up the next morning, I'm fine. I've done this many times. When I was a buyer at a health food store, I remember one of my coworkers said, oh, I think I'm getting something. I said, hold on. Gave her cat's claw, 2 dropperful, and then before she went home, I gave her 2 more, and I said, next morning, I said, how are you? She said, I'm fine. So I've had many customers when I was working there come in and say, I just love that stuff and stuff. So the main point with cat's claw, and I have 2 different ones here. I have Nature's Answer and I have VIMERGY's cat's claw. The main thing you must remember with cat's claw is make sure it doesn't have any alcohol in it. If it has an alcohol in it as a preservative, it won't be effective. I don't care what the supplier says to you. I went through this with my ex-manager where I was looking for cat's claw, and I finally, the one I found was Nature's Answer. And I said, it's gotta have no alcohol. I think I went through it at a time where we couldn't get it. And I said, I need one with no alcohol. And he had talked to a company and they had alcohol in there and they were going, oh yeah, it's fine, it's fine. No, it's not. It will not be effective with alcohol in it. So, and your kids like Bree, I couldn't have given her that with alcohol in it. So Nature's Answer and VIMERGY. I've used both. I think I might use Nature's Answer with Bree because it's just cat's claw. VIMERGY is nice, but it has some lemon in it, and she was sensitive to citrus. I use this one for myself now. It tastes, the lemon gives it another taste, but very, very important. And let me just read some of the things it deals with so you know. We have, it's the ultimate secret weapon against pediatric autoimmune neuropsychology disorders, against strep, ALS, MS, any mysterious aches or pains, SIBO, congestion, sinus pain, intestinal disorders, sore throats. It'll knock out E. coli and other bacteria. It's going to kill bacteria and viruses. That's it, for sure. It's one of the most powerful resources for reversing the epidemic of chronic and mysterious diseases. Well, it's an aid in alleviating almost any symptom from neurological to digestive, your whole system. It's been used for cancer, Lyme disease, vertigo, plantar fasciitis, seizures, swallowing issues, tumors, tremors, dizziness, muscle cramping, inflammation, brain fog. So the main thing is make sure it's alcohol free. This one has The ingredients are just purified water and the cat's claw. This one has organic, the glycerin, which the other one has purified water and a little bit of lemon juice. Awesome. But the lemon juice would have been a question for me because Bree was allergic to citrus, which caused seizures. So know that it's incredible against fighting viruses. Strengthens your immunity. So when traveling, and a good thing to do is just take it, like if you're taking it as a preventative during the winter and traveling, because you come in contact with all kinds of things, take it before you go to bedtime. It's a nice, the body heals when it sleeps. So that's a good time to take it. It's one of those things that I want to share with you. I want you to know about, so many things I didn't know about, and I want you to have the choice. So it's just, your medicine cabinet, fill it up with these natural alternatives that aren't going to, antibiotics do a number on your gut lining. And, we all have some form of leaky gut, whether we want to believe it or not, because glyphosate or Roundup is in 75% of our air, soil, and water. So our guts are compromised. So if you can avoid antibiotics and take something like cat's claw, antibiotics make a mess of your gut lining, their medications, alcohol, of course the glyphosate, and that all leads to some form of autoimmune disease down the road. Your immunity, 70% is made in your gut lining behind what are called tight junctions, which is what holds that lining together, which is the thickness of, you take a hair follicle, one hair follicle and split it in half is one cell thick. That's how delicate it is. And we're bombarding it with antibiotics. And remember, you're getting antibiotics from all those animal foods you're eating. Okay, because most of the animal foods you're eating are farm factory food and treated terribly, but they're all given antibiotics. Most of the antibiotics used in this country are used on animals. So whether you think, oh, well, I haven't had antibiotics in a while. No, if you're eating animal foods, you're having antibiotics every day, which is making a real mess of your gut lining. So anyway, I wanted to tell you about cat's claw. It's awesome. It's amazing. And you can, either, I'll give the contact places. I've got this one at Amazon, but, I keep hoping that your local health food stores and co-ops will carry things like this more and more. I got it in, but I had to fight to get it in. This one, I'll give you the phone number and website. Their products are awesome. So, this cat's claw is awesome. Their B12 is the best I've found. Their magnesium glyphosate is awesome. So, like I said, I'm going to keep sharing with you. I appreciate you liking my videos. When you have a question, ask it. I appreciate the wonderful, positive, uplifting comments and subscribing to my channel. I'm doing this to be able to share the things I learned from my daughter Bree. And sorry, this is it's almost Thanksgiving and Christmas, and it's always a harder time of year because it's coming on to the anniversary of her passing. So a little challenging, I find, and it just if you know parents who are mourning, grieving their children, it never stops. And the other thing is, it comes on when you least expect it. We say it comes on like waves. Like, I can talk about Bree. Sometimes I'm totally fine. And other times, like talking with you now, all of a sudden I can feel the tears. But thanks to her, I'm even on YouTube. If it weren't for Bree, I wouldn't even be on here. So I'm always grateful. We're coming up to Thanksgiving. By the time this posts, it'll be just after Thanksgiving. But the greatest gift, the greatest experience, the greatest part of my life was having my daughter Bree and caring for her. Hard, but who said it was going to be easy on the planet? Thank you so much. And another product that's awesome to think about.